Welcome trader to our second video on the exclusive HARP system, in our opinion the best system out there. This proprietary strategy is traded by Nenad Kirkaz and Chris Forsick at Elite Currency, and we're excited because we think that trading can't get better than this. Once again, like in videos 1, we said we're well known in the Forex community. We have worked together with famous brands such as FX Street, Forex Factory, and Admin Markets, plus a few more as you can see. This short video will review the results of our real life trading account using HARP, plus it will show the results of other traders, many testimonials, the HARP approach in more detail, and the system rules. Now, before showing the results, however, it is important to note that guarantees do not exist, and trading for exchange and other financial markets is high risk. Past performance does not give an indication of future performance. Please review the disclaimer here by pausing the video on our website or send an email to info@elitecurrency.com to ask for a copy before watching any of our videos and webinars, also this one. By continuing watching this webinar and video, you agree with this disclaimer. The HARP system here is traded on a real live money account, and the results are extraordinary. Now, this is an account we have already shown in the previous video, so no need to discuss again, but it does show the tremendous potential here considering our low risk approach. Now, besides the first one, we later on opened 2 more accounts. These are relatively new, but doing very well. Both are showing equally enthusiastic positive results. This one is up 30% compared to the starting spot. Started as well with 10K, now 13, so that is 30%, over 120 trades, a low drawdown, 9% at the very beginning there, and basically the equity curve has mostly been going up, as you can see, with some smaller phases of sideways movement. Now the third account is also up 18%. The drawdown was only 8.7%, which again is less than half of the money earned. All 3 accounts show very conservative risk management, but excellent returns. And that is, of course, in our opinion, the classical characteristic of an excellent system. Every system can make money in the short run. If a lot of trade is taken, a lot of risk is taken. But when the luck runs out, the capital is lost. Our approach is different. As you can see, we earn multiples of what we're risking. That is a premium system, and that, those are premium results. So we're very happy with that, as you can imagine. All right. Now, other traders also duplicated our results and matched them with impressive gains. One trader, Beverly, had 9 losing months in a row, but after joining webinars, the live webinars with Nenad and myself, she managed to turn that around. And that is important to understand, that not only do we see success, but traders that are looking in our webinars, joining our live sessions, are also improving their trading. She was up an amazing 74% in 3 months. And you can see her email literally here, which lists her results for each month. And the great boom of the last quarter, very impressive indeed. So that's great. Now, Pierre the trader, many of those traders that have written us, but another example, very happy with our webinars and educational services. And he offered his testimonial, had no problems with sending us his picture to support the endorsement. And after 4 years of struggle, he said himself, he's finally enjoying trading. That's, first of all, very important, because if you enjoy it, you'll see that back in his, your results as well. And his account is growing nicely, and he is building a bullish equity curve as well. Also, once again, just following our webinars. All right. So let's move on to the new topic, a very important topic. We've discussed our performance with the system, the performance of others. Now let's focus on the HARP approach and the system rules. And that's, I think, what everyone is waiting for. So it's time to finally discuss that. We're going to talk about the exclusive HARP system. Now, we created the ultimate simplicity. We are showing a module that almost everyone can understand, copy, and implement. So I'm going to explain the rules of the HARP system in great detail. So I encourage you to pay very close attention to these steps. Alright, the first step is to identify the trend, which is basically as simple as ABC in a way, with our special Hikinashi bars. They're great for trend identification, great for spotting the trend. The Hikinashi candles show clear red candles for downtrend and clear white candles for an uptrend. Very simple. The special indicator at the bottom confirms the trend. Simple, reliable, and accurate. Now the second step is to make sure that a trade basically has sufficient expectancy. We can do that by checking the filters. Use the same template. We have easy filters, like for instance, great pivot points, and our trick using stochastics at the bottom. Great stochastics. So that's step 2. Very simple as well. Then after these 2 easy steps in a way, we are ready to trade. We do that by using simple, clear, and very visible arrows on this template. This is the first template, by the way. It's the scalping template. And basically they're based on a range bar. These are range bar charts. And a range bar is unique because it removes time from the chart and only focuses on price movement, which in essence really removes the noise from the chart. The signals are therefore only generated when the market is actually moving and not when the market or price is slow. So the combination of Hikinashi bars and range bars is truly amazing. We calculate the best range bar settings automatically via our own custom-made indicator, which takes into account the volatility of the market. Alright, so those support arrows, well, things get a bit better even. Not only are arrows visible on the chart, warning traders when a potential setup is available, our method actually also offers hearable and visible alarms. You will hear a noise whenever a new candle and arrow are visible. Plus, you will see a pop-up message, like now, what just happened, which warns you of a potential signal. Making basically FX trading simple is something that we are proud of at Elite Currency. And with the support arrows, with the pop-up, and the sound indicating the alert, we think that we have achieved that. So, the management, well, entering the trade is only half, part of the story here. Successful management of the trade is vital to exit correctly as well. Here, our alarms also help traders again by signaling whether new price action is visible or not, and therefore whether any new decision should be made. Here you can see the example, and there's a kind of an update when something new is happening or developing, and you can keep an eye on what's going on and when it's needed, and not just always be constantly monitoring, but only when it's needed. Now, this was only one of the 2 entry templates that we're using in tackling the market. First one is very good for intraday and scalpers. And the second is a bonus template that allows traders to take swing setups. Now, the trend bands are truly amazing in offering fantastic setups for all types of traders, for those that have tons of time and for those that have less of time. So if you have less time, then this would be a great way instead of perhaps the intraday scalping template that I just showed at the beginning. This is a good way to have a swing entry up and down, as you can see, and we'll give you one more example how accurate the levels work. Down, up, down, it matters not with this swing template, and the great indicators at the bottom. Truly first class. Now, there are some other advantages that our template offers. Many systems basically lose their edge over time as the market environment changes and evolves. Our system guards itself against such problems because we periodically adjust our template to the market volatility. This way, our template stays in sync and up to date at all times, and allows us to keep our edge in changing conditions. The conclusion is that HARP mixes simplicity, flexibility, and focus to offer a robust and well-formulated approach. All in all, let me make a summary of the HARP system. You have seen a lot of new information, and it takes time for this to sink in. So let me quickly recap. The first thing on the list is our super trend template. That makes us trade like a master with simple steps. The Heikinashi is our first focus. Then we move on over to the entry template or to the swing template. Right? Both are entry templates. One is for scalpers and intraday, and one for everyone, in fact, for long term and for short term. Now, the range bars offer a simple entry and exit template that remove the noise and focuses on price action. It focuses on signals via the arrows and special audible and visual alerts. As you can see, HARP goes beyond a normal strategy with candles. It's an amazing mix of Heikinashi and range bars. It provides for tremendous potential. Now, we have now explained the exact trading rules of this ingenious and perhaps the best Forex system ever, in our opinion. Well, in our opinion for sure, but perhaps even more important is our support system. Good trading systems have strong ideas, but simplify the approach when creating the strategy rules. And you can see us use the same approach, in fact. Strong fundamental pillars, but ultimately simple rules. So these are the modules we use to help us guide ourselves during that trading. And I'll talk about these modules now, step by step. Our primary goal is to ensure that our system is duplicable. Or, in other words, the system must offer a way to repeat success for others. It's great that we achieve great results in our trading, but the most important is that you are able to make great results too. How many traders show great track records that are ultimately not duplicable? Their systems are complicated and illogical and use too much discretion. To achieve success, traders must be able to duplicate the system. That is why Elite Currency offers a triangle module. Our Forex system is backed by simple, unique rules, a trading room, and first-class FX education. We consider the trading room and the courses to be a fundamental layer supporting that HARP system at the top of the triangle. So within the triangle approach, our goal at Elite Currency is to move you ahead very quickly as a trader. A typical development of a Forex trader takes years and years. It takes that long before you or a trader in general can trade effortless and match it with a knowledgeable understanding of the market. That's the difficult mix there. Beginning traders start off with an easy approach and often have a bit of beginner's luck. They see success early on, but lose their profits because they don't realize that their success is pure randomness. They start to learn more, but this actually causes confusion at first. So more and more effort is poured into learning, but the results do not match their efforts, and that's frustrating. Only when traders are able to mix a simplified method or approach with good knowledge will they have the ideal spot. And that's something that Nen and I realized, is that we need to get traders quicker from start to the ideal. Not all those years and years that you see in the learning curve on the right, in the graph, where more effort is put into the trading, but no results are coming. All right, so there's more effort and more knowledge, but no results. And only after a lot of struggle can you get to that spot where you're using your knowledge efficiently with less effort and gaining better results. So Elite Currency helps traders to get to that ideal spot without these 6 years of pain. So this is our triangle approach. And it's important because traders must be able to balance multiple skills before they reach success. Being a superstar in risk, is nothing, is great, but not mastering strategy or psychology leads to nowhere. So you can be a superstar in risk, but not be a good trader. But without risk, obviously, traders are gamblers. Not good either. without psychology, traders are insecure. So without risk management, basically without psychology, without strategy, we will fail. So we must find that equilibrium in our trading. And that is where we become the winner. That's where we find the circle of winners. All right, so we need all three. And without one missing there, if one is missing, we're not going to be that balanced trader. So this is the model we use for tackling trading. All right. Traders must also treat trading as a business before they can expect success. So we also show traders really how to treat trading as a business. We show how traders can trade with less stress. That's not only psychologically but also emotionally very important. Elite Currency also offers a fresh business approach to Forex trading through its strategy, obviously its trading room that supports those psychology, but also through education that has an all-around positive impact on risk. Things like this, the T statistic, for instance, help us understand your trading and if you're developing in the way that you should be. All right, so we go deeper, we use the data to see if you're trading in a long-term sustainable way, or did you trade and did you make profits with luck? These things we can discover by using statistical modules. Elite Currency is a big proponent of a disciplined approach. That is why we organize our day properly to ensure that we have the highest odds of success. When you analyze why traders succeed or fail, the most key reasons for success are connected to risk, psychology, and strategy. All three are relentlessly addressed in our business approach to Forex trading. And you can see here just simple modules, how we tackle a Forex trading day, how we understand who succeeds and fails, and how we organize our actual trading day. There are many, many more happy traders and customers, our elite customers. Once again, there are so many that it would be really boring to show all of them. We get tons of messages, but we do want to mention a few here in the slide. We see, for instance, Adriana, Tomasz, and Jenny were very impressed by our educational course. Adriana said that we're the best of the best Forex traders and wrote, quote, "I love your webinars. Every time I see your analysis or join your webinar, I learn a vital part of trading. I cannot thank you enough for the great education," end quote. Another trader wrote a long and joyful message too, indicating how pleased she was with us. She called us the very best of traders and said, quote, "They are honest and take a very serious approach to trading, giving a tremendous wealth of knowledge and advice to traders. Chris and Nennet provide a complete all-around education of the highest possible standard that I have ever known and regard it a real privilege to have the opportunity to interact with them," end quote. Now, not only customers are happy with our work, as we've showed in the previous video already. Here you can see a summary of companies we work with, famous names like FX Street, Forex Factory, and Admiral Markets. We have written valuable content and hosted webinars and hosted seminars at numerous places across the globe. And regarding those webinar viewers, you can see a few of those comments. We really get a lot of them. These are just a few, as I said. More than delighted, very happy to leave comments, and they find the webinars very useful and valuable. There are tons of comments. One of them, for instance, mentioning a gain of 200% in 2 months. Thank yous for the advice, thank yous for the knowledge, and comments that they will start attending, in fact, all of the webinars. So, great stuff there. Alright, that wraps up our explanation about HARP, the results, the testimonials, and in our third and final webinar, we're going to discuss which traders qualify for HARP, and we're going to go through our special offer. So hang in for that video. Looking forward to see you then, and wish you happy trading. Cheers.